These are the daily tech headlines for Wednesday, August 12, 2026. I'm Jen Cutter. On Tuesday, Samsung announced the Galaxy Buds hearing aid feature received clearance from the US Food and Drug Administration. Using Samsung's app, a user will be able to take a hearing test and receive a medical-grade assessment in approximately 5 minutes. The test will reveal whether any hearing loss is mild, moderate, severe, or profound for each ear. The feature will be available to those with Galaxy Buds 3 Pro and Galaxy Buds 4 Pro in the United States and select approved markets later in 2026. Apple's AirPods gained hearing device FDA clearance in 2024. OpenAI released a ChatGPT desktop app for Linux, following the desktop app releases for Windows and Mac in July. The app combines ChatGPT, ChatGPT Work, and Codex. An OpenAI spokesperson told the news stack, quote, "Linux has been one of the most requested platforms for the desktop app," and notes, "The ability for ChatGPT to interact with desktop applications like OpenOffice or GIMP isn't available at launch." The app is in preview and runs on Ubuntu 24.04 and 26.04 LTS, Debian 13, and Fedora 43 and 44 for both the x64 and ARM64 architectures. Electronics manufacturer Foxconn, which previously made more than half its revenue from assembling Apple iPhones, revealed last quarter that Apple now only accounts for under 30% of revenue. Foxconn's cloud and networking division, building tech for AI servers, now brings in 51% of revenue. Toyota issued a recall for 508,354 Camry hybrids in the United States over a 7-inch screen remaining blank when a vehicle is started in certain conditions. This blocks access to critical information, including various warning indicators, safety reminders, and other car statuses that are not visible elsewhere in a vehicle with a disabled screen. The United States National Highway Traffic Safety Administration notes this malfunction increases the risk of crash under these conditions. Recall notices are expected to arrive September 21st, and the issue can be resolved with a software update. Analysis from Sensor Tower about global mobile spending growth in Q2 2026 shows gaming app revenue declined 4.5% year-over-year, and non-gaming apps rose 14.6% year-over-year. Gaming apps had 11.3 billion downloads and $19.2 billion in revenue, while non-gaming apps had 25.5 billion downloads and $24.4 billion in revenue. The United States leads in app spending with China in second, and top markets for app downloads are India, the US, and Brazil coming in third. Sensor Tower reports the most downloaded app globally for the period was ChatGPT, then TikTok, then Instagram. Apps raking in the most in-app purchases were TikTok, ChatGPT, and Google One. Tesla will recall approximately 20,000 Model Y and Model 3 vehicles due to a violation of federal safety standards regarding headlight brightness. The federal standard in question limits low beam intensity in parts of the beam to 125 candela. Tesla's reached up to 230.1. In 2024, the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration was informed by Tesla that though the lights were brighter than legal, it asked the NHTSA to deem this overage as inconsequential. The NHTSA has denied this request. FlightAware withdrew a lawsuit against prediction market Kalshi under 24 hours from the initial filing. FlightAware filed suit against Kalshi on Monday, alleging the company used FlightAware's data and name without knowledge for gambling on flight cancellations. Lawyers for FlightAware say the case is, quote, voluntarily dismissed without prejudice against all defendants. Neither company responded to a request for comment by Reuters. Meta released a native Threads app for Meta Quest VR headsets on Tuesday, following last month's release of the app for Ray-Ban display AR glasses. The VR app contains all the Threads features, with users able to browse feeds, post, reply, like, search, play videos, the usual. The Meta release says, "We designed the new Threads app for MetaQuest to make using VR more social than ever, and Threads can enhance your VR experience." And on Wednesday, CNET exclusively reports automotive app store Appning partnered with anime streaming service Crunchyroll to enable playing the company's library in select vehicles. This will roll out to select BMW and Mini vehicles to start, available in North America, Europe, Asia, Latin America, and Australia, with Appning planning to expand access to over 40 different car manufacturers. Users will need a paid Crunchyroll subscription. Crunchyroll's SVP of Global Distribution and Business Development, Brian McGarvey, says, "Today's consumers expect their entertainment to be available wherever they are, including in their vehicle. Playback will only be available when a car is parked and blocked during movement." For more discussion on the tech news of the day, subscribe to the Daily Tech News Show at dailytechnewsshow.com, where you can also find the show notes and links to every headline. Please remember to rate and review Daily Tech Headlines on your podcast service of choice. From everyone here at Daily Tech Headlines, thanks for listening.